everybody, Sick this year again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, got myself 13 Laserdiscs. Found a guy on Craigslist who was selling them. He just basically wanted whatever offer he was going to get first. I offered him $5 for the lot. He jumped on it. I actually had him mail them to me, so they came in the mail today. Very excited about the titles I got, so let's take a look at what I picked up. So here's a Laserdisc I got in the mail today. First one up here is Unforgiven, a fantastic movie. One of the best westerns I've actually ever seen. I am a big fan of that, so definitely happy to get this one on Laserdisc. Then I got The Bodyguard. Do enjoy this movie. Think it's pretty good. Then I got Morrissey live in Dallas, and look at that artwork. That is just epically cheeseball. As you can see, there is unfortunately some damage to it, but just really, really bad. He kind of looks like Vanilla Ice there, actually, in a little bit, but this is just one of the goofiest covers I've ever seen in my life, but it's Morrissey, so it's pretty cool. Then I got Hunt for Red October, which I actually already had this movie on Laserdisc, but this actually is a much better copy than what I have, so definitely happy to get that. Natural Born Killers, a fantastic movie. Love watching this one. It is a hell of a lot of fun. Very crazy, very wild, but definitely a great movie, so getting this on Laserdisc is definitely something I'm very happy to have in my collection. Schindler's List, I think we all know that's a great movie. Sad movie, but a great movie. So, again, getting us on Laserdisc, great. Demolition Man, actually already have this one. It's in the same condition as the one I have, so going to put this one up for sale. The Wizard of Oz, another one I already have. I actually have like 4 different copies of Wizard of Oz on Laserdisc. And I do already have this release. However, my copy, the artwork wasn't all that great for it. It was a little damaged. So this one looks to be in perfect condition, so very happy to have that. River's Edge. Know nothing about this, complete blind buy. I'd never even heard of it, but still happy to have it. Looking forward to checking it out. Then I got Infrared Sightings, and as it says, a mind-expanding visual journey soundtrack by Grateful Dead. I have no idea what this is, but looks interesting, so looking forward to checking it out. Then I got Carlito's Way. I think we all know that's a great film. And finally, I got REM Tour Film, which I was very excited to get because I do have this one on VHS, so getting this will replace my VHS copy. Very happy to have this in the collection as well. So that's it for what I bought today. So now it's what I watched. And today I finally checked out Bye Birdie. Definitely wanted to watch this because I've wanted to watch some of the musicals I picked up lately. I've been buying a lot of musicals, just have been watching many of them. So I decided tonight, definitely going to sit down and at least watch one of them. Would say, though, this movie definitely falls in the category of mediocre musicals. Movies like West Side Story, Sound of Music, you know, movies like that are fantastic musicals, top-notch. This one, and movies like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, name another Dick Van Dyke movie, definitely fall in the category of more mediocre. The songs are okay, the story's okay, the acting's okay, but in the end, nothing really all that memorable, nothing you're going to want to watch over and over again. I've seen Sound of Music 100 times, love that film. This, who knows if I'll ever watch it again. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not really dying to see this movie really ever again. Again, the music wasn't all that great. Put on a Happy Face was good. That was a good song, but other than that, nothing really, again, memorable. Nothing I really wanted to, you know, get stuck in my head. I didn't want to go out and buy the soundtrack for this anytime soon. It just wasn't anything all that great. And like I said, it wasn't anything all that memorable. As far as the plot goes, though, the plot was, you know, it was okay. It was an alright plot. I enjoyed what it was about. I thought the plot worked. It wasn't too silly. Dick Van Dyke, Janet Leigh, they're I guess a couple, I guess you could say. Janet Leigh actually works for Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke is a music writer. And Dick Van Dyke's trying to get this break, and there's this basically Elvis ripoff. And he's trying to write a song for him, and he's getting drafted into the war, and they concoct this plan up. Janet Leigh basically concocts this plan up to put him on the Ed Sullivan Show, giving, you know, one last kiss away to somebody special. And they pick a girl who's played by Anne Margaret, which we'll talk about her in a second. It's Anne Margaret. She's going to get the last kiss, and he's going to perform a song written by Dick Van Dyke. So that's how Dick Van Dyke's going to... His career is going to become famous by him performing this one song. And that's basically the plot in a nutshell. Obviously, more than that happens, but for the most part, that's the plot of the movie. And, you know, like I said, it worked. Now, what I was going to say about Anne Margaret is the fact that she's not really a very good singer. Very mediocre. Also, again, I keep saying the word mediocre for this movie. But she is. She's a very mediocre singer. She's not horrible. Not to the point where you're, you know, holding your hands over your ears, but definitely not to the quality of some other people in this movie. you know, she sounds like somebody who can carry a tune but isn't anything great. And I mean that even in the sense that, you know, a lot of Broadway performers, you know, are kind of like that. You see a lot of Broadway performers in movies who sing, and they're not great, but they kind of have that Broadway sort of feel to their voice, and it works. They might not be the best singers in the world, but the way they carry a tune works. Whereas Ann-Margret, she sounds like she's really actually trying to sing as best as she possibly can, and it just comes off kind of like, nah, you're okay. So I was a little let down by her performance. You know, but all in all, as far as the acting goes, she was okay, though she really annoyed me throughout the movie. She did kind of play a brat character, because she actually has a steady boyfriend at the time, and even though she's gonna get this kiss, she thinks she's a woman now that she's getting this kiss. She keeps telling everybody to grow up, and I'm a woman, and it just gets really old really fast. So, like I was saying, the movie is mediocre. If you are a fan of musicals, then yes, Bye Bye Birdie, it's a movie you're going to want to check out, just again, as a fan of musicals, because it's not a bad movie. It's just not fantastic. It's nothing amazing. It's just, again, mediocre. If you're just your average musical fan, you know, you're just somebody who is into some of the bigger stuff and you occasionally watch one here and there, then this isn't really anything you need to see. I wouldn't recommend definitely check this one out. I mean, if you're interested in seeing it, yes, by all means, check it out, because it was okay. But again, if you're just your average musical goer, this is one you definitely don't need to see. Again, it's not memorable. It's nothing you're probably going to want to watch really ever again. So, like I said, I somewhat recommend it to diehard musical fans. Everybody else, it's nothing you need to see. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely excited about all the Laserdiscs I picked up today. If there's one thing I love adding to my collection, it is some great titles on Laserdisc. And also watching Bye Bye Birdie, like I said, it was okay. I enjoyed it for the most part, but it was a mediocre musical. Nothing special, and unfortunately nothing really all that memorable. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.